POCs means proof of concepts, or assignments means small projects. It is kind of what all the labs we have done now. Okay, for all the labs, if you have done completely each and every single lab, if you are able to do each and everything in the lab, what all I have shown, then you can able to do all these assignments also. Okay, so let me open this one here, 1 minute. See, all this proof of concepts for Azure DevOps. Okay, see, virtual machines module. Okay, what all the labs we have done for virtual machines, these are the assignments or small kind of projects, I can say, for your hands-on, for your practice. You can do this, guys. If you have done all the labs with full interest, then you can do this. For virtual machine, this is for storage account, right from the first classes. This is for Active Directory, and some of them for virtual network also. Okay, and other POCs I have mentioned, and some of the labs or assignments for organizations and project creations. This is for board services. This is for repose services. This is for test plans. This is for CI/CD pipelines. Okay, this is for Docker containers. Fine. So this I'm going to give it to you. Okay, maybe some of the concepts or some of the labs that we have not covered for your batch. Okay, so that you can skip it off. Okay, because for your batch syllabus was little different. Okay, some concepts that you can see that we have not covered. So the concepts which you are seeing new, okay, that you can remove it, no problem. Okay, this we have done, this we have done, this we have done, this is also you can do. Okay, this we have not covered for your batch, this topic, so remove it. Okay, this is also not required. Okay, this you can do. This is not required. This is mostly kind of, you know, Azure deep dive. Okay, Azure Active Directory deep dive. This also you can do. Okay. Okay, rest all the things that you can do here. Okay, fine. So guys, I'll just go ahead and I will upload this assignments document. Okay, POCs or assignments, whatever you want, you can tell it as. Done. Next thing, I'll upload the sample resume as well. Okay, Azure DevOps Engineer sample resume. Okay, let me give you a walkthrough for sample resume also. See, this is the sample resume, guys. Okay, if you have done the certification, mention this one, else remove it. Give your full name here, your mail ID, your phone number. Okay, the one which is having calling as well as WhatsApp. Location, like what is your location, like Pune, Hyderabad, whatever it is. LinkedIn profile URL. Some content about the summary for your profile. Okay, if you are mentioning some experience, mention here 2+ years of experience. Else mention here something like self-motivated, result-oriented kind of. Just remove this one. Just remove this one if you are absolutely mentioning yourself as a fresher. Technical skills, what all I have taught, every single thing I have mentioned here. Okay, see, technical skills, all this we have covered, no doubt. That is what I am mentioning. Key skills also we have done here. That is what I am mentioning. Achievements, if you have done any certifications like AZ 900, 103, 104, 305 or AZ 400 also you can mention. Like multiple certifications if you have done, that you can mention here. Okay, work experience. Okay, if you have any work experience, then you can mention even that as well. Okay. Work experience. If you don't have any work experience, then completely remove this one. Completely remove this. Your details, like, what are the your education qualification details, projects. If you are mentioning as a fresher, then this is not required. If you are mentioning that you are experienced, then mention about the description of your project, something, team size, work duration, mention here accordingly as per the details. Some dummy project name I have given here, Iowa kind of. You can mention any project name. Technology uses Microsoft Azure DevOps. Domain, maybe banking domain, retail domain, or what we can say, healthcare domain, whatever it is that you can mention. What you have done in the project, this I have mentioned here. Okay. All the roles and responsibilities. Project 2. Okay, this is also I have mentioned here. All the details, like these all things we have done, guys. All things you do, the all the labs from the classes, you do all the POCs what I have given as an assignments, and definitely you can cover up all these points. Read these points multiple times. If you are finding some of the concepts which are new or you're not confident, then remove that concepts. Okay, it is not necessary that you should be mentioning all these concepts. If you are not confident, you cannot answer, then remove it. You are having some exception, but out of all these things, remove just 5 to 6 points. Don't remove everything and put just 4 to 5 points. No, 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 just remove some 5 to 6 points. That's it among all these points. But if you have done the labs from the first class to till today, then you can easily handle these points what we have mentioned in the resume. This is very normal, your personal details kind of, and this is the end. Fine. Is that clear, guys? The sample resume I have given, very simple, sober sample resume I have here. Okay, if you want something complex or different, then you can even get it from the Google also, no problem. Okay, fine. So this sample resume, I'll upload it in the, yeah, this is done. Next, interview question and answers and dumps also. This is the one. Okay, for Azure DevOps, interview, question and answers and dumps as well. Okay, plenty of questions are there. Plenty of questions are there. Okay, not only questions with answers is available. Okay, if you're really having a stamina, if you're really having a strength, after reading the complete material, after doing all the labs, after going all through the recordings, if you have left over with some energy, then definitely go for this as well. Plenty of questions and with answers for Azure DevOps. Fine, guys. So this also I'll just upload it for all of you, and this question and answers contains dumps also. Okay, dumps as well, it will contain here. Very simple. If you just read it 3 to 4 times, it will get fitted in your head. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll upload this as well. Okay, I'll just go, I'll say here dumps, question and answers dumps. Okay, fine. So is there anything else, guys, that I have to give, because today is the last class for us? So before closing it off, I just want to hand over everything to all of you. And these are some PowerShell commands also that we have considered when we are doing the labs in our PowerShell classes. Okay, these are the PowerShell commands. I'll even upload this as well, so the people, whoever is interested, they can take it up. Fine. So is there anything else? No, right? So now I'll just go ahead and I'll share this link. Okay, I'll give a pause for 5 minutes, guys. Please quickly go ahead and download each and everything in your local laptops. Quickly, please. Okay, as I can see, 24 participants are there in the class. I must get 24 responses saying that the download has been completed. Quick. Because again, it will be very important for you later on. If you won't get it, then it will be very problematic. No, not important as such, Khaja. I cannot say anything like that. Okay, I have given the dumps, certification, question and answers, and interview question and answers in that one document only. Okay, in that important, not important, okay, moderate, high important, low important, moderately important? No, I don't have as such, because it's not a university or a college exam where we can, filter out the topics which are not important. Okay, because we never know what the interviewer is going to ask us. So that's what I have told. Read the material completely, do all the labs completely. Okay, that is more than sufficient. If you are still having the stamina strength, then go for the interview question and answers and dumps. And the people who are going to take up the certification, okay, so you are definitely required to refer that as well. Okay, and if possible, if possible, you get the latest certification dumps also. Latest dumps.
Yes, sir.
5 files, huh? Okay, quick, download it, guys, quickly. Everyone completed? Please respond me. Later on, don't start complaining. Star has not given that, star has not given this, and all. Please, I won't start the class until I get the 24 responses. I'm telling you guys. It's very normal with the students. They won't take up the things, though the everything is provided. Later on, they'll start complaining. See, I am giving the class time for these documents to get downloaded. Please finish it off quickly. If you don't know how to download, even ask me that also. I'll show you. Still, I should get more responses. If someone is not interested, then please do let me know that also. No, it's not for 900, Dilip. It's for DevOps only, not for 900. Jagdish Raut, Kameswara Rao, Kavya, Manoj, Mohan S, Neha Sharma, Rishikesh Reddy, Revant J, Sriharsh Pandyala. Yes, Dilip, this is for AZ 400 only. Azure DevOps means AZ 400 only. Kaja, I think it's already one WhatsApp group is available. Everyone done? Or still someone is doing? Quick, guys, quick. Okay. See, this document, this material is not going to be available after 10 minutes, I'm telling you. Everything I'm going to delete it. So please finish it off quickly. Neha Sharma, have you done? Badrinath? You are not interested? Neha, why are you not doing? You don't want these documents? Click on these three dots and say download. That's it. Simple. How long, Neha? How long? We have to start the containers, ma. Okay. Laptop have not storage. Okay. Okay. I understand. No problem. Okay. Who else is left? I'm going to delete all these things after the class. Okay, not immediately after the class. Maybe by today evening. By today evening, I am going to delete all these documents, guys. Okay, fine. Now I believe that everyone has downloaded. I'll go to the containers now. Okay. See now, let me open the material here. Let me go to the containers now. Okay. See, guys, containers is an alternate, okay, for our virtual machines. So we have seen till now that how we can deploy applications on top of virtual machines. In the same way, we can go ahead and we can deploy the applications on Docker containers also. So what is the benefit? Why containers actually came into picture? Because containers compared to virtual machines are having lot of benefits. Okay, containers are having lot of benefits as compared to virtual machines. Examples is like, containers are uh, good in response. Containers are light in weight. Containers will take less time for restart. Many things are there. So I'll just open this document here. 1 minute for all of you guys. Okay, see here. What is the problem with virtual machines and why containers came into picture? See, if you see the image here, okay, let it get opened. Okay, Docker containers. See, if you see the image here, this is our server virtual machine. On top of it, we are having guest host operating system. Okay, and then on top of this host operating system, we are installing one hypervisor. And with the help of this hypervisor, this big server, we are dividing into multiple small servers. This is one server, this is one server, this is one server. So what we are doing here, this big server, using a hypervisor, we are making a small servers again. Okay, now these small servers, again we have to maintain it separately. We have to install operating system on each and every server separately. We have to maintain the softwares like .NET framework, Python framework, agents, licenses, all these things we have to maintain separately. And we need people should be having very skilled people we need to maintain these servers. And these servers needs a lot of expenses also. Maintaining, running, surviving these servers needs a lot of expenses as well. So now to overcome with all these challenges and problems, Docker comes into picture. Docker containers came into picture. What is happening here in Docker container? See, one server, host operating system. Okay, on top of it, we can create multiple containers. Okay, on the runtime itself only. There is no need for us in containers to host individual or dedicated operating system for each and every container. No, on runtime itself only we can create the containers of whichever operating system we want, and then we can host an applications on top of it. We can host an applications on top of it. That is what I'm saying here. Now when you come and see what was happening here in case of virtual machines, if you notice here how it is happening. Suppose for an example, we are having a server of 16 GB RAM, and if we create 3 servers out of it, from this 16 GB RAM server, we created 3 servers, 1, 2, 3. Now in these 3 servers, one server is of 6 GB RAM, another is 4 GB RAM, another is 6 GB RAM. Okay, fine. Now in this 6 GB RAM server, the problem with virtual machines is that 4 GB is getting consumed, used, and 2 GB is getting wasted. And in this server of 4 GB RAM, 3 GB is getting used and 1 GB is getting wasted. Same 2 GB is getting used, 4 GB is getting wasted. So if you see all together in 16 GB, 9 GB is in used, see my cursor, and 7 GB is wasted. So 7 out of 9 means 77% approximately there is a wastage of memory in virtual machines. Right now, if you take out the percentage, okay, 7 divided by 16, it is almost, sorry, 43.7% wastage of memory happening in virtual machines. Whereas in case of Docker containers, how it is happening, see, if you are having a container of 16 GB RAM, then if you are creating one container of 4 GB memory, then complete 4 GB memory in that container will be used to host an application on top of it. We are hosting applications on top of virtual machines that we have seen in our last classes, right? We have seen that we can host an applications on top of PaaS services that we have seen in our last classes. Now we are going to see how we are hosting applications on top of a containers using Azure cloud services. In the same way, when you are creating other containers of different GBs, like different operating system. Okay, like 3 GB, one more container, and 2 GB, one more container. Okay, then see, all that will be consumed to its maximum extent, and still out of this 16 GB, 7 GB can be allocated to new containers which is being getting deployed as per the requirement of the project. So altogether in a nutshell, if I say in a very simple words, then it would be, in virtual machines the wastage is more. In virtual machines the consumption of underlying infrastructure is huge. In virtual machines the expenses is very high to run, maintain. In virtual machines we need people who needs a lot of skills. Virtual machines are like, see, if virtual machines are like elephant, then Docker is something like rat. Means Dockers are that much fast. If virtual machines is like tortoise, then Dockers is something like leopard, very fast. And to maintain virtual machines, sustain virtual machines, to survive with virtual machines, lot of skills needed, lot of peoples needed, lot of cost needed, lot of other things needed. Whereas in Docker containers, it is little bit easy and life is cool here. But remember, guys, even today, see, in the market, people started using containers. Yes, I agree. Yes, agree. But still the virtual machines are used by projects a huge in number. Okay, even today virtual machines are carrying, okay, 60 to 65% of the market share. Why? Because the security is unbeatable in virtual machines, and we are using virtual machines concept for hosting our applications, okay, almost from 25 to 30 years. Yes, in the nearby future, maybe in 4-5 years, we will be stop completely using the virtual machines. Everyone will go to containers only, but it will take time. Kubernetes is also a kind of containers, not Dockers. Okay, Kubernetes is also containers. Docker containers is also a kind of containers. Kubernetes is also a type of container technologies. These are all called the containerizations. Okay, previously we were using virtualization. Now we are using containerization. Okay, in virtualization we are dividing a big server into small parts. See, one small part, one server, another server, and another server. Here also we are creating absolutely different containers, but this is being created at runtime only. And all these containers are sharing same operating system. Whereas in virtual machines, everyone needs a dedicated separate operating system. That's the difference. Many things are there. So see guys, this is the complete theoretical information. See, features, virtualization, how it is. See, this is for virtual machines, this is for application containers, this is the benefits. Standardization, feature, resource management, density, boot time. See, virtual machines will take minutes of time to get restarted, like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It will take seconds actually, very fast. Okay, these are theoretical information, guys, completely theoretical information. Practically, how we can deploy containers, okay, how we can deploy a Docker container, and how we can host an application on it, we'll just see. Okay, fine. Advantages of Docker containers. This is complete theoretical information, build and deployment process and all these things. Okay, I'll just close this one. I'll close this one as well. Okay, I'll come here and I'll show you how we can deploy the Docker containers. Okay, see the same image I'm showing it here also. This is the complete theoretical information. See here, advantages of containers as compared to virtual machines: less development overhead, less resource consumed, smaller in size, faster startup, reduce and simplify the updates. Okay, so Docker containers we are deploying in Azure Cloud Computing using container instance. Okay, Azure container instance. Okay, that is what I have told here. Now we are going to do two demos, guys. Okay, what is the two demos here? See, this is the one. Okay, first is demo on Azure container instance. What we are doing, we are going to deploy a simple web application with Docker container image on Azure container instance on top of Linux operating system. This will be doing the first demo, very simple and straightforward. Then next, what we are doing, we are going to customize our web application, okay, on container registry. Then we are calling that container registry in our container instance to host our Node.js application on top of Docker container instance. Okay, these are the two demos we are going to do today for Docker containers. Okay, this is demo one. Okay, all the steps I have given here nicely. Okay, we can refer these steps and you can do it. So what I'll do, I'll just come here. I'll say the resource group. Let me create the resource group first here. The name called Naresh RG. Okay. I'm deploying this in East US region. Let it be fine. Click on create. Come to home here. Okay. And say here Azure container instance. Say here container instance. See, I got it. Container instances. Click on it. Click on create to create a container instance. Here we are going to deploy a Docker container. Okay. On top of Linux operating system. Container name, I'll just give it as Naresh container instance. I'm giving it as Naresh container instance. You cannot give here uppercase. If you give here anything in uppercase, it will get failed. See, it is throwing an error. Okay, so say here Naresh CI East US. I am deploying this in East US. I don't want any availability zones. This we have seen in detail in the virtual machine classes long back, 1.5 months back, I believe so. SKU, I am just going with multiple options. I'll go with standard here. Okay, two versions we are having for SKU. I'm going with standard. Image source, what you want, quick start, Azure container registry, other registries. I'll show first with the quick start images. So what we are doing it here? We are picking up the ready-made image and a web application from Microsoft Container Registry. See here MCR. MCR stands for Microsoft Container Registry. Okay, this is for Linux, this is for Windows. I'll show with Linux here. Okay, so I'm picking up directly from Microsoft Container Registry. Okay, in that I'm having one folder, ACA Hello World. In that I'm having one small web application, very small web application hosted. Okay, and I am trying to host that web application on top of my Docker container instance here. Now, Docker also needs an infrastructure, guys. Okay, Docker also needs an infrastructure. So that infrastructure setup that you can give it here as per your choice. See, for a virtual machine, when we are deploying, we are having an option called size. And there we are having an option to choose the RAM, virtual CPUs, temporary storage, kind of. Correct or not? In virtual machine classes, we have seen. Please refer the recording. Same way here also, we are having an option. Number of CPU cores, what you want, memory, like 1.5 GB memory, 4 GB memory, whatever you want. And remember, the number you are increasing here, it will increase the price for you. Okay. All these things, I'm just taking it as default. I'll say okay here. Next, networking. I want to deploy this web application on Docker container instance that should be publicly available to all. That's what I have selected here. Public DNS name on what domain you want to host. I'll say here Naresh Services. Naresh Services, and I'm hosting it on top of port number 80 only. Okay, next advanced. Okay, I'm just leaving all the values to default as is. Pass on the tags. Tags is the common parameter or a feature that we are seeing for each and every service that we are deploying in Azure Cloud Computing. Then say here review plus create. Okay, wait for it for some time. Let the validation gets completed. Yes, click on create. So it is deploying the container instance. Okay, Azure Docker container instance. With directly, I have taken the ready-made package from Microsoft Container Registry, MCR. Okay, in next demo, I'll show you how we can also customize the web application and we can host in a Docker container instance using container registry. Next demo is going to be complex one. Okay, but this demo and next demo is related to each other. That's why I'm showing this demo as well. Okay, so let the deployment gets completed here for our Docker container instance. Okay, it will take some time, guys. And guys, remember a very important thing that I forget to tell you, that this Docker, okay, container demos, you can do only in paid subscriptions. Only in Azure paid subscriptions. Okay, if you do it in a free trial subscription, if you are trying to do it in a free trial Azure subscription, then it won't allow you, as per my experience. Okay, previously it was allowing, now it has stopped. If you want, you can try it. You can try. Okay, there is no harm to try anything in free trial. So please try it from your end, no problem. But what I have experienced is not possible. Okay, it is just saying deploying. Oh my god, here also it is saying the same thing. See, it is saying deploying. It started at 8:10, 8:13, almost 3 minutes done. Okay, so for free trial also it will just show you like this only, deployment is in progress. For half an hour, for 1 hour, it will say like this only. Okay, so that's why what I'm doing, I'm showing you this demo in my paid subscription. See, if you want to see here, this is my paid subscription. See, paid subscription. You come here, see, a Docker container instance is being deployed and the status is showing here pending. It should show here as running instead of pending. It should show here as running. So it's taking a little bit more time. This much time it should not take, because it's not a complex application that what is being hosted on top of this MCR that we have directly consume it, but still it is taking a time. We'll wait for it for some time. I showed na Khaja, Windows also possible, yeah. I have showed that as well. You're asking the same question. Yes, Khaja, it is very much possible on Windows and Linux. Just you have to select whichever you want accordingly as per your choice. Depends upon your project requirement, I would say rather. Why is taking this much long time here as well? See the status, it is showing pending only. See, the status should change to running here. Okay. If you take this IP address, same like virtual machine, after you install an application IIS or anything on the virtual machine, then you can access it using IP address or the FQDN. Same for container also. This is the container we have deployed, and this is the IP address. Come here and paste it in your browser. Okay, for the first time, this is the normal way it will show when we are accessing for the first time, but the status should get running here. That is my concern actually. God knows why it is not showing here. I'll take this as same IP address. Okay, I'll open a new window and I'll try to access it from here as well. So when you access the web application, when you try to access the web application from the container from the first time, for the first time, then it might take some time for us. Okay, this is expected. We'll get one web application opened. Okay, but it will take some time, guys. For the first time when we are accessing it, it will trouble. Still, the status is showing as pending only. Okay, it's allowing in free trial. Very nice. No, what I have experienced from 2 3 months, that it stopped allowing in free trial. That's why I have told, as per my experience. Previously, it used to allow maybe 1 year back, but from 3 4 months, I'm experiencing the same thing. That's why I have told. Okay, so have you completed your demo, Rishikesh? Is it showing you the web application? For me, it is not showing here. Okay, very nice. It is showing you the web application also, but for me, it is not showing it. This is the challenge. Sometimes the servers are busy, guys, so it will trouble like this only. I'll just deploy one more here. I'll say here Naresh CI 1515. Okay. I'll say here port number 80. I'll say here Chroma services. Okay. I'll change the region instead of East US. Maybe something problem with East US. That's why it is taking a lot of time. I'll go with West US too. Good idea, Anna. We'll see. What will happen here in West US too? It should get deployed now. At least we have changed the region now. Okay, super. See, it got deployed here in West US 3, West US 2. This is what I want. See, now the status is showing as running. Okay, that East US is having some problem immediate. Fine. So it should change the status as running. This is super perfect now. Okay, take this IP address, put it here, and you should be seeing an application. See, welcome to Azure Container Instances. A small one-liner web application has been hosted on top of your container instance. Perfectly all right. So you can choose here either this one, or you can take this FQDN as well. Come here and paste it. It will show you the same output. Okay, done. Perfectly all right. Now, what I'll do, I'll come to the second demo. What we are doing in second demo here, see, we are customizing our web application. What we have seen that we are customizing, we are storing it as part of the image in our container registry. Then again, we are deploying one more container instance in which we are calling this container registry to show the customized status, or to do the customization in our web applications, like how we have done the customization in function apps. If you guys remember, that way only we are doing it. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll just start the demo 2. Okay, so it is asking me to open the cloud shell. This is my cloud shell here. Okay, and then show advanced settings. Show advanced settings. Okay, subscription name, I'll take here East US 2. Where is my container instance? Let me check. West US 2, sorry. So I'll choose here West US 2. Okay, this is fine. Storage account, it is asking me to create one, my SA 1898. Okay, it is asking me to create one. I'll say here Naresh FS, and then say here create a storage account. Okay, guys, see why it is asking me to create storage account and file share here, because when I'm creating a container registry, okay, it needs some space to execute some commands, but that what I'm going to do as part of this demo. It needs some space to store, to run, and all. That's why it is asking me to create a storage account and a file share. That I am going to create it, and then click on create a storage account. It is creating a storage account now. We'll wait for some 2 to 3 minutes. See, here I have given all the details very nicely. See, subscription, choose the existing subscription, region, resource group, storage account, file share. All this I have given. And finally, click on create a storage account. And after some 2 to 3 minutes of time, the bash with all its background gets ready. And now pass the below commands and hit enter one by one. Okay. So let it get connected to the terminal. Okay, yeah, it is connecting to the bash terminal. We'll wait for it for some time. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll start executing these commands one by one. Okay, I'll just take this one. Guys, these commands are very much case sensitive. You have to be extra cautious and careful when you're executing these commands. Okay, what I'm doing in this command, that is very important, right? I have told you have done, it's not the case like that. See, I have given the purpose of this command here. See, this we are, okay, cloning the Git repository of the container that we have deployed in above demo. We are cloning the container repository that what we have created in our first demo. I have told now, first demo and second demo are related to each other. Okay, that we are doing here in this command. So copy this command now completely. Okay, Control C, come here and paste it. Okay, cloning is done. Next, it is asking me to check ls, list down. Yeah, folder came here. Then go inside that folder. To go inside the folder, this is the command that we have to use. Pass this command. Okay, this is done. Next, type code space dot. What is this command? This command is to cd, means change directory. Come inside this directory. Okay, to go inside the ACA hello world folder, we use this command. Now this command is to open the editor, okay, like Visual Studio, and make the changes as per the requirement. I'll just say here code space dot. Okay, I'll open this one. Okay, and then I'll start customizing it as per my need. I'll enlarge this one, and I'll just do some customization. Be very careful, guys. If you make some mistake, then it will throw an error for you. Okay, just do this customization. Say here, welcome to Azure Container instances classes for Naresh IT students. Some customization I'm doing here directly in my Azure portal itself only. Okay, many other things also you can do it. Welcome to Azure Container instances. Okay, classes for Naresh IT students. If you want, you can do it so. Okay, this I'm making the changes at one place. Click on save and close the editor. Fine. What I'm saying next here, after this changes has been done, Now I'll create a container registry. Okay, I'll come here and I'll get a container registry. So I'll say here portal.azure.com. Yes, Vijay Prakash, you can do it. So you can host any application on your Docker container. Okay. So I am going here. I'll search for container registry now. Okay. Container registries. Click on create. Okay. I'll say here Naresh RG. Registry name. I'll say here Naresh container registry. Okay. I'm saying here Naresh CR. I'm taking this one where in East US2. Sorry, which one? West US2. Okay, all my other things is also in West US2. I'll say here West US2 only. I'm going with standard. Okay, then say here next encryption. This is all good. And then deploy your container registry. I have given the steps here, guys. Don't need to worry. Okay, it is going with basic only. You can give here as a Naresh CR. I believe it will accept the upper cases. Naresh container registry. Let us see whether it will accept or not. It is validating here. See, yeah, it has accepted here the upper cases. This is fine. Okay, that is what I have mentioned here. And then the SKU it is taking as basic, standard, premium, whichever you want. I'll just go with basic here. Okay, and then deploy this container registry. Okay, do this, guys, step by step how I'm doing it. Okay, maybe this is very dry for some people not understanding what is happening. No need to bother. It will happen when you learn something new. You won't understand what's going on. Just do it 2 to 3 times carefully with 100% attention and concentration. You will understand what you are doing it here. Trust me, it happens with me also the same. I was just did this demo 2 times mechanically. I didn't understand what is happening. But slowly, when I do it for the third time, fourth time, with a full concentration, I understood what exactly it is happening here. Okay, let it get deployed here. Super, it got deployed, completed. Go to resource here. See now, Naresh container registry is ready with us for us. Now I'll deploy one more container instance. Okay, after this. So what I'm going to do now, come back to the Cloud Shell and type the below command. What I'm doing, I'm coming back to the Cloud Shell and I'll type this command. So let me prepare this command first. Okay. See, AZ is the Azure module. ACR is Azure Container Registry. That's what we have deployed just now. Build, I'm putting this image of version 1 in my registry. What is my registry name? Naresh CR. Right? Naresh Container Registry. And which file? In Docker file. In Docker container file that I'm keeping it here. Okay. Fine. So I'll just copy this command carefully. And then I'll put it here in my Cloud Shell and execute. Okay. I'm putting here and I'm executing it. Fine. So why it is saying like this? Naresh CR. It is saying that resource name Naresh CR, Naresh Container Registry, and type Microsoft.container registries could not be found in subscription. Kitu paid subscription. Why it not found? Is it gone mad or what? Naresh CR is there, right? Is there any spelling mistake that we have done, guys? West US2 only, na? Naresh. Why it is saying not found? With the above command, we can send the entire Docker code, build it, and store it on Azure Container Registry. Okay, with this command, okay, what is the purpose of this command? I have mentioned here. Okay, fine. Why it is saying like this, Re Baba? I did this demo for the last batch. Okay, it came perfectly all right. Sometimes this idiot will behave like this only. I'll create one more container registry here. 1 minute, guys. Sometimes Azure will trouble like this when everything is correct as per the expectation. Still, it will show this kind of surprises. I don't know why. Okay, I'll take it as on West US 2 only. I'll go with the basic. Okay, I'll click on create. I'll come here and I'll say an array CR 1515. Okay, good. The deployment is completed. Come here and paste it. No, yeah, there is some problem here. It is not. It is saying that not found. Why it is not found? It is there now. Container registries are there. See why it is saying not found. No, guys, this is some. This is a problem from Microsoft side. It's not from our end. Okay. So see, both registries are there. Correct or not? 1 minute. Yes, it is compulsory, Rishikesh. Copy the error to the chat GPT. I have not installed chat GPT. Is it available for me? I have not started using chat GPT anytime. It is asking for the sign up now, bro. This is a torture, yeah, passing all this information. I think because of this age, it is not allowing. Uh, this is my son's name actually. No, guys, there is some problem from Microsoft end only. Okay, I have done this demo many times. It has not shown me any such error like this. Why it is not found? I'm really confused. Okay, so see, guys, how it is happening. Okay, you have to pass this command. Okay, once it is done, then you have to create a container instance again. One more container instance you have to create. You will find that this image is kept here, and you will find this in container registry. After you pass this command, you will find a this image in your container registry what you have created, and then you have to create container instance, and in this container instance you have to use the container registry. Give the container registry which we have created above. This is the catch. This is the catch here. Okay, so the image what we have uploaded in our container registry, that image you will see here in your container instance. See, this is what you are creating, container instance here. See, container instance, and then you will find a web application with this name called Welcome to Azure Container Instance Classes for Naresh IT Students. Whatever we have customized, that we have seen. Hence, end. This is the end. That's it. This is the end. But I'm not sure why it is not coming. Okay. To my surprise, I'm really getting irritated now. So if new things troubles na, that makes sense. But these things which we know very well troubles means we'll get irritated very badly. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you so much. So let me put this thing here. No, Ray, this is not the way that we can debug this one. Guys, can you continue this demo from here? It's very simple. Steps has been given. 100% you have to do like this only. There is some problem from Azure side. That's why it is not allowing. Container registries. Okay. She's getting stuck also. Khaja, don't ask the same questions again and again, Khaja. I have told this very long back. Okay, you guys can create one WhatsApp group among yourself and you guys can have a discussion and all. This I have told 1.5 months back when we have started the classes. first I'll do the cloning here. I think this is already been done. It will show us a message saying that the cloning has been done already. Okay, yes, it's already existing. This is good. I'll say here code space dot. I'll come here. Okay. Acha, I have to come inside the folder first. This is a folder that I have to come in. Okay. It got hanged. 1 minute. cd_aci underscore hello world. Okay, then say here code space dot. I came inside the folder. Go to app here. Say index.html. This is the thing that I am having it. Save and close the editor. I'm giving it one more attempt, guys. Okay, container registry I have created. I'll copy this command. I will paste it here. No, there is something problem, guys, here. Okay, maybe just try it after some time, guys. Okay, this is purely a problem from Azure side. Okay, 100% I can say that. Okay, I'll just remove this. I'll paste it freshly. I'm having here called Naresh CR. You can do it, guys. There is problem from Azure side. I know that very well. And if you try it the same steps after some time, definitely you will get it. No, it is not finding this getting bad words into my mouth now. Okay. Are you guys able to see my screen now? Okay, fine, guys. With this, we have done with all the classes now. Okay. After you get job, you have to give me the blessings. Okay, you have to keep me in your good books, Khaja. That's it. Fine. Okay. So guys, the documents all I have shared with all of you. Okay, the demos has been completed. Okay, just 2-3 steps are left over, guys. Okay, because of this Azure issue, I'm 100% sure I have shown this to many batches. This is not new to me. So it should come. Maybe there is some problem from Azure side. Because of that reason, it is not finding out the container registry. Okay, you just please finish this demo. With this, we have done the container. Okay, Docker containers and all. And I have given the dumps now. Vijay, interview question and answers document is carrying dumps, and that is carrying interview question and answers also. Artifacts I have shown in CI/CD pipelines, Ritvik. How artifacts are getting generated that I have shown. Please see the recordings. Okay. No, they won't ask this because in Azure DevOps, this won't come. Okay, these are open source tools like Terraform, Ansible, Jenkins, Puppet, Chuffet, and all these things. Okay, Azure DevOps exclusively tools and services we have covered: boards, repos, and pull request, branches, pipelines, Git commands, and continuous integration, continuous deployment, and deployment of the servers, hosting web applications. All this comes under Azure DevOps, so they will ask this only. For AWS DevOps, this is expected. Terraform is an open source, Dilip. Okay, so mostly Microsoft is not recommending to deploy the resources in Terraforms in Azure Cloud Computing. Rather, they have given some other scripting language for infrastructure as code, that is ARM templates, biceps, PowerShell, like this kind of. Okay, fine, fine. So in last batch, you said you will show some demo. What demo? What I have to share once again, guys. Don't talk half of. Dumps this I have loaded na. The dumps I have uploaded, right? Interview question and answers is nothing but dumps only. Yeah, this one. Okay, this is an old one, I'll say. Read this one as well as the latest also, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay. This is this is this document is carrying dumps as well as interview question and answer. See how many pages it has got. It has got many, many, many pages. See, page 12 out of 57. Okay, I've just kept everything in one document only. See, total 57 pages are there. So this document is carrying dumps for your certification. This document is carrying the questions with answers for your interviews. This document is carrying all the things that what could be expected or asked in the interview. Is that clear? Okay, guys. So am I good to close the class then? All the very best for your future endeavors. Okay. I'm again telling you, if you work very hard, if you do all the labs, if you read the material completely, what I have shared, word by word, line by line should be there in your head, then you will get the job. Okay. Vijay Prakash, this is really, I have given lot of time in the class for you guys to get downloaded. Now, in the last moments also, you guys are asking for it. Please take a photo in your mobile. Vijay Prakash, immediately open your mobile camera and take a photo of this link. Quick. Lohit, it depends on your luck, Lohit. What is the company requirement and which company it is? If it is service based, it will give you less package like 5.5. If it's a product based like Deloitte and all, it will give you more packages 7.5. It depends purely on your luck. Thank you, Amit. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So with this, we have completed the batch today. Okay, I request all of you take every interview very seriously. Okay, don't give the interview for time pass. Okay, yeah, same to you, Khaja. So interviews are very good opportunities. I have seen many students in the beginning, they will give the interviews for time pass. Later on, when they got rejected in 4, 5, 8 to 10 companies, they won't get the calls from other companies as well. Then they will suffer very, very, very badly. Okay, so take every interview as an opportunity. Take it as a last opportunity. Don't go for an interview for time pass and prepare very well before you are attending the interviews. I'm telling you. Okay, fine. And if you are getting an opportunity in other cities also like Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, wherever you are getting an opportunity as a fresher, please go ahead and join. Don't demand for locations until you get some experience. Lohit, you cannot. Okay, I'm having my mail ID. You can just ping me. You can send me your mail, your concerns on this mail ID. Okay, I'll try to address it. Okay, this is my mail ID, guys. Fine. Okay, all right, guys. Then, okay, have a Nice time. Okay. All the very best for your future endeavors. Okay. Give the interviews very seriously. Again, I'm telling. Okay. Bye, everyone. And please do inform in Naresh that the batch has been completed. Today was the last class as well. Okay. Please inform this in Naresh. Okay. Okay. Okay, Lohit. Chalo. Bye, guys. Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Good luck, guys. Good luck.